because I've seen exactly why they call you when you become these passport bros.
She now lives in the United States with him. They're a couple.
Crazy. A lot of y'all were raised by single mothers and have so much hatred for your women, because women in other countries are not going to know that you're broke here.
He was posting on his story. She's grateful. She listens. $40 goes a long way for her. And she would do it. She would be so happy and so grateful. And I'm too much and I'm XYZ.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. I'm not going to hold you. Let's hop right into it.
I'm not a if I sleep with women in America, but if I sleep with women outside of America.
Hi, I'm one of those mammoths that you speak of. By the way, I'm 5 feet tall, 240 pounds. I'm black. I was born in the...
Woo! 5 feet tall, 240 pounds. Man, that's one of those damn. Right? I'm just picturing that sound effect like damn. Man, 5 feet tall, 240. She's big. But anyway, guys, oof, not good.
United
Kevin
States
in my head
on the
talking
south
right
side of Chicago. I am proud to be a black woman, and I will proudly date whoever it is I'm interested in, regardless of race, because I've seen exactly why they call you when you become these passport bros. And let me explain from another context. I remember back in the 2010s, there was a book that came out called The Pink Pill, and it caused a big stir because it encouraged black women to potentially date outside of our race. And I remember all of these videos started popping up across YouTube about how black women become so soft when we date white men, and we're so masculine when we date black men, and all of a sudden all this hatred about the idea about black women dating interracially came out. And I remember not being a little confused, because my idea of dating a white man was not that I was soft. It was that the man created an opportunity for me to feel secure enough for me to soften up. And I feel like
Wasn't that right? That's what women say, but usually it's because they're stepping out, right? Now, when guys, like when I step out, I feel that way because there's no agenda. Like with guys, there's no agenda. Guys are clear, cut, and precise.
Facts.
I'm not saying she hasn't had problems. I don't know her situation, but I think it was a her problem, right? It was, because if you were that person, why would the guy not stick around? And where is that guy at now?
Where did all the good men go?
That's what I want to know. I want to see your picture, or you married, or a wedding picture or something with that white guy, right? Because you're talking, you're promoting it. Show me the proof. Us guys can show you the proof. I can show you proof. Show me some proof.
Black men miss that. You miss the fact that white men sometimes can create an environment where we feel softer. And I see the same thing with efficient black men. Black men who have created a solid foundation in their relationship that lets a black woman know that, hey, they got it. They'll take care of it. A woman that has to continuously be on all the time is going to seem harder. Is going to seem masculine to you. A woman that has to take care of everything is going to seem masculine to you.
What are you talking about?
It's crazy. A lot of y'all were raised by single mothers and have so much hatred for your women.
Well, it's like that, but you know what women miss is, I don't know if she has kids or anything. She's not explaining it. But if that's the case, you created that environment for yourself. A lot of times with women, they have to be masculine because they take on roles by themselves. They don't keep the baby daddy around, right? That's why even on Kendra's show, even on Kendra's dating show, you hear her say, where's the baby daddy? Where's the baby's father? Why is he not around? Every single time, oh, he's not around, but or they chose, or he cheated on me, something like that.
I'm married right now, but I'm separated.
But they got 3 kids. Where's the other father?
My husband is a cheater.
He's not around. Okay, so none of these guys you can work it out with?
So much hatred for black women. It's crazy. You hate us because we had to be efficient enough to take care of you. Go figure.
It's not a hatred. She sees it as hatred. It's not a hatred. It's kind of a situation where, like what was happening today, younger women can watch this and say, I don't want that to be me. Right? This is on a world stage where people can watch it and say, I don't want that to be me. I don't want to be in that situation. Right? But until, because what it is, and it's been spoken about before in the past, I hate to bring up the same thing, but they shouldn't choose their own guys because they don't choose wisely.
But let's go into it further. Why is it that when I dated a white man, people thought I got softer? It's because despite the fact that this white man that I dated was broke, that man never let on that he didn't have money. Never let on that he couldn't take care of anything. If I asked for it, he would find some way to get it for me. If I said I wanted to go out to the movies, he would find some money somewhere and take me out to the movies. That is what we're talking about. You all go for the low-hanging fruit. You go for women in other countries because women in other countries are not going to know that you're broke here in the United States. They're just going to know you're an American.
Presumptuous.
And we call it low-hanging fruit not because these women aren't worth anything.
That sounds irresponsible. I said I want to go to movies. You're going to find a way to bring me to the movies. He should be bringing you to the movies and feeding you with popcorn. You're 5 feet, 240 pounds. You should be bringing you on a Stairmaster.
But because there's a lack of understanding of different cultures.
You've never traveled.
And expectations. That's why.
Man, that's why you're... Because... you're a because this white guy took me to the movies and gave me popcorn when he didn't have no money, even though I'm 240 pounds. Think about what you're saying, woman. Come on now. But now, here goes the star of the show, Miss Sprinkle Sprinkle.
I think y'all need to go where y'all money is valuable, because it ain't valuable here. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
TikTok, I'm finally ready to tell my story, okay? I dated a loser, my bad, passport bro. And before you get to judging me, this was in my era where I knew my words, but I wasn't operating in my worth and walking in my worth. Now, I'd always found it suspicious how he had to take a trip to Colombia every single month. I thought that was stupid. And I thought to myself, he's doing more than...
You see what she said? I knew, but I wasn't walking in my worth and operating in my worth. She's listened to too many TikTok inspirational talkers, but let her finish.
What he's saying. Supposedly he had some travel agency company, all this. Boy, you was a passport bro. Women's intuition is a real thing, and I just knew it was more to the story than what led on because he never wanted me to come on these business trips with him. And what business trip? You gonna have all these women around you, you doing all this drinking, you getting drunk, you on yachts, you doing all this stuff. Like, where's the business, bro? My heart just wouldn't let me believe that this man was not being a passport bro. And so every time he was going out of town, mind you, I was dropping him off at the airport, y'all. So it just got to the point where I was like, I'm not going out bad. Every time this man out of town, yeah, I'm gonna be with my side. Because, yeah, two could play that game. This is how I found out, and everything was indeed confirmed that he was / is a passport bro.
Hold up. So, she just said, every time you go outside the country, I'm going to be with my side piece. And you're not even sure that he was cheating. What if he couldn't go? What if you really couldn't go on and he really was working? You see this, guys?
He was always super friendly, touchy-feely, baby, with this.
That's what I want to hear.
One girl in particular. I said, oh, that must be the one. Had matching outfits and everything. And I seen that and I was like, oh, he think I'm that stupid. So I asked him about it. He said she was the promoter. She had all the connects in Colombia. She knew people XYZ. That's why he kept her around. Oh, okay, cool. We end up getting into an argument one day because he tries to give me some money and I'm telling him like, this is not enough. Like, at this point you could keep it. He thought I was ungrateful. And you know what he said? He told me that the girl who he was posting on his story, she's grateful. She listens. $40 goes a long way for her. And she would accept it and she wouldn't do nothing. Like whatever he said, she would do it. She would be so happy and so grateful. And I'm too much and I'm XYZ.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, if you couldn't afford it, babe, just say that. Fast forward to today, she now lives in the United States with him. They're a couple. Passport bros just really disgust me because it's like your ego is inflated by flying all these hours away.
This is the way.
To go spend money on women that are gonna think you're the man or hype your ego up. You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't really have it in America. And I feel like if that's what you want, just move to that country. Or do what this man did. Just bring one of them cheap women over here who don't know nobody. And this is not a dig at the women, but just bring one of them over here, you know, and take care of them. Give them a simple life or what you can afford. They'll appreciate it. But don't try to make us feel bad.
She has a point. The guy left her, was dating her the whole time. He was dead wrong. Now, that's your situation. Is that most of the bros doing that? No. You may have some guys that fly out that's doing it. Right? They fly out, they may have fun or whatever, be with someone, but he went the whole other way, got a woman, fell in love with her. He did woman move, right? And you can't put that on the passport bros. That's your situation. There's a lot of guys that are leaving that are unhappy, that are struggling with women. So you're going to tell those guys something's wrong with you? Are you going to put it on those guys? You have some passive bros that want to do their thing, some passive bros that don't. I don't know what's going on with these women putting what this guy did on everyone, because it's not on everybody. That was one guy. But one thing I do know is definitely more to life than this. See you next video.